Hi everyone, welcome to a special edition of Total Body Conditioning. This is all about great posture. Short little workout here. You're going to need a resistance band, and I have 2 sets of dumbbells, light and medium. All right, go ahead and grab your band right here. Take your feet in the band. I am going barefoot today. Upright rows. We're just going to start right here with a little warm up for the upper body. We're going to get our shoulders, chest, and upper back warm before we really get into those upper back, middle back, and lower back muscles. So, why posture? We are living in a society where we are chronically rounded. And evolutionarily speaking, we used to drag our knuckles on the ground. Then we became upright, and we are headed back to a culture where we stand like that again. If we're not careful, our hands will be back on the ground before we know it. So, prevention. This workout will help us prevent rounding over and support our uprightness. So now I'm bringing the band right up behind my shoulder blades, and I'm going to grab here. Take the feet wide, and we'll do a little chest press. So I'm just gonna take a nice little squat. This is gonna help us build some heat. If you want, you can go down and up or just hold down. Good. 4, 3, 2, and the next time back, we're gonna hold it back, come into your squat and press back. A little stretch through the chest, a little squeeze through the upper back, and those muscles back there that you're feeling right now, get ready. We're gonna hang out there for a while. Hold, lift, lower, lift, and this is small, lift, lower. Pulling back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let it go. Grab the handles and then put about a foot of resistance between your hands. Hips distance, maybe a little wider. Pull right to the chest. So I'm kind of reaching up on a diagonal. Let's put that squat back in. Pull straight from the front, elbows wide. Beautiful. Let's go 4 more. And back and hold. We're going to do little pulses right here. So just think of this workout as doing something really nice for your body. We won't get any cardio today. Just posture work. It's going to be a great one for you to just go to when you've been spending a lot of time on your computer, lots of Zoom calls. All right, go ahead and release the band. Take the feet wide, circle the arms up and out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Hold it out wide, pull in, reach out, pull in, reach out. 4 more of these. All right, take one arm across, give it a quick little stretch. Arm up and back, gently pull on the elbow. A little bit of warmth, a little bit of heat, a little bit of stretch. Other side, pull across, up and back. Nice little stretch here. All right, go ahead and lower, circle your shoulders, shake it all out. All right, bring yourself down to a tabletop position, and we're gonna do something called shoulder push-ups. So your hands are right under your shoulders, and we're just gonna push into the hands. So broaden the shoulder blades and then drop the chest. Arms are gonna stay straight, elbows locked out. So if you can see, my shoulder is just dropping down and lifting toward the ceiling. My spine is rounding up to the ceiling and then dropping down between my shoulders. So we're teaching all the smaller muscles around the shoulder joints to support us. Let's go a little faster. Shoulder push-ups. Squeeze your chest, squeeze your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now come to a seat. Bring your hands behind you. Fingertips pointing in. Bend your knees. Come up for 2. Drop down for 2. Come up for 2. You're stretching the front of your shoulders. You're holding strength in the back of your body. This action of the shoulder blades behind us, scapular retraction, retract, or think return, shoulders returning to your spine. So try to feel that. That's squeezing in. It happens naturally when your arms come behind you like this. Let's go 4 more. And 3 more. Squeeze in the back. You're probably feeling your triceps in the back of your shoulders. Those are postural muscles too. All right, go ahead and come on up to your feet. Pull back and pulse. So you should really be aware already of what's happening behind you. The goal is to reverse this and do more of this, right? So whenever you think about it, when you've been sitting for too long, your head is over your phone, reverse it. Hold the elbows high, flip, lower, flip, lower. Shoulder rotation in the horizontal plane. Feel that in those shoulders. Now we're gonna go through a little series of 6 exercises. We're gonna do them kind of quick. I want these to be takeaways for you because you can use any one of these 6 as just a quick 1-minute reset when your upper back needs some help, okay? So start with your heavy dumbbell and a 1-arm row. So opposite leg in front, and you're just pulling that elbow to your side. I'm gonna switch so you can see what I'm doing. Elbow up. You want your shoulders to stay squared to the floor, and you want your back as flat as you can get it. So in other words, if you're up here, this is gonna be more shoulder. If you wanna get those rhomboids, you gotta get down here. Keep that core nice and strong. And do 1 minute on each side. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down, switch feet. Take your nice lunge, rest on the leg. Get that back down as flat, as tabletop as you can get it. Elbow up. You can see yourself on the screen or in a mirror. The elbow goes up behind you. You want to see your elbow poking up on the other side. Nice, keep it going. Try to keep the shoulders facing down toward the floor. In other words, we don't want too much of this. That's a lot of strain on the back. Nice flat back. All right. For the next one, we're seated and we have the band. Now I'm gonna take this band and I'm gonna wrap it around a dumbbell, and I'm gonna hold the dumbbell with my feet. So that's gonna be my anchor. And then grabbing the handles, you might wanna grab a little bit lower. It's a seated row. And you get to determine how much or little resistance you have on your bands. Sit up with a really tall spine. And now you're squeezing both shoulder blades at the same time. This also ends up being a nice little exercise for your core, holding you upright and strengthening your lower back. Look at all those bonuses. Last two. Really squeeze and let it go. Grab your heavy dumbbells, double arm row. Now I did the other one first because this is more challenging, because you really have to use your core to support your spine here. I need you to make sure that you have this flat or neutral spine and not this, not just hanging out. Stick your booty out, stick your chest out, make it work. All right, they're starting to fatigue, yeah? Yay. Why we're here. That's the idea. Muscles that fail get stronger. Really squeeze. Two more. All right, grab your band. Lat pull downs. So we did this in the warm up. You got about a foot. Pull, not only down, but out wide. So you're trying to stretch your hands away from each other. I want you to notice if you feel this more in one side of your back than the other. It's really common for us to have one side that's dominant. If you notice that, I want you to work a little harder on the other side. A little more mindfully, mentally focus on the side that seems a little weaker. Oh yeah. Posture is where it's at. Erect, straight up and down. When you're 95, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Light dumbbells on this set. Bent over flies. So I'm gonna find that flat back again, and the arms are straight. Once you get the idea, look at the floor in front of you, and it's kind of like you've got a glass of water that you're pouring out. So if you can pull those pinky fingers up and point the thumbs down, you're really gonna nail those rear deltoids, the back of the shoulders. Come on, come on. Nice. Last 4. They're hard, that's why we went lighter. 2 and 1. Go ahead and set those butts down. Stand up, shrug to the last thing. We're trying to hit the trapezius. So if anything, keep your hands slightly behind you as you shrug. Chin parallel to the floor. Woo. So we just did 6 exercises. If you keep dumbbells and a band close to your desk, you could grab any of these anytime for a little quick posture set. Reverse all the forward stuff. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, come down to your back. So we've been paying attention to upper back. We're gonna pay attention to lower back and glutes now. Hands on the hips, raise up for 2 and lower down. Up for 2. I heard a trainer lately say that in our culture, we are getting glute amnesia. Our glutes are getting super lazy and weak from all of our sitting. So posture, we want the back chain, the posterior chain, from the back of our neck to the back of our heels. We want all of that to be strong. All right, come on up and pulse. Pulse your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop your hips. Take the hands to the ground. Extend those legs out. All right, so we're gonna dorsiflex the feet and you're gonna bend your knees 2 inches, right? And then I want you to just press your heels down and feel that strength in the calves and the glutes. Not glutes, calves and hamstrings. Come in a little higher and now lift your glutes and hold. The whole back of your body should be on fire. Hips are about 1 inch off the ground. Knees are about 4 inches off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1, have a seat. Woo, baby. Come around to the front side. All right. Hands right here by the side of your body. Lift your head and lower down. So just cobra. And you should feel this from the back of your neck down to about your glutes. If you want to make it a little more challenging, raise the arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's do 4 more of those. 3. 2 more. All right, put your chin or your forehead on your hands, feet together, lift one leg and lower, another leg and lower. Alternate glute lifts, glutes and low back. Deep breaths. All right, lift your head, hands to the sides, press your feet into the ground, shoot your arms back and turn the palms down. Just putting it all together, shoulder blades in, feet lift. Tuck your tailbone, feel your strong back, all of it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands by the shoulders. Go ahead and press up. Come onto your knees. Press your hands into your glutes. And this starts out as a stretch for the front of the body, but we're going to make it strength for the back of the body. Press your arms. So again, the whole body's strong. Shoulder blades together. Core stays engaged. Turn the palms back. Press. Who's warm? Start getting warm over here. Pulses back. Press, press. Keep your core engaged. Four, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come on up. All right, a couple of stretches. So find a place where you can get your back to a wall and your heels are a little bit out in front, your hips and shoulders against the wall. Your arms are gonna come into this cactus shape, knuckles against the wall, and just start to move your arms in whatever range of motion you can, keeping hands and elbows on the wall. How far down can you go before your hands start to lift, or your elbows? Kind of like little snow angels. Woo! They're fun, huh? All right, and then go ahead and come on down. You're gonna face the wall, put one palm and elbow on the wall, and then just take a step back to twist away from the wall. This works really good in a doorway. So elbow, hand on the wall, and you're just twisting away. Keep your core engaged. You can also do this way. That's a lot more leverage. Moves into the chest a little bit more. You can kind of feel which one works best for you. Other side. So here's a little secret. Whenever I wake up in the morning and I have one of those knots between my shoulder blades, I do this. And it's interesting because you would intuitively think that you should stretch your back. But if you stretch the opposite side, if you stretch chest, you'll be amazed that where it is, it isn't. All right, come around. Stand where you're stable. Bring your left arm behind your back. You can even tug that hand out. And then the head goes away from the bent elbow. The head goes away from the bent elbow. You can use a hand. You're stretching the trapezius, these big muscles up here that are super tight. And then slowly switch. The arm goes behind. Give it a gentle tug. The head moving away from the bent elbow. Just a little bit of weight in that hand. All right, go ahead and bend one knee. Find your balance. You can hold on to something if you need to. Take a hold of that foot, stretching the quadriceps. If you want a little bit more work, you can lift the opposite arm, feel that strength in the back. Kick into a dancer's pose. It's a really great pose for the strength of your back and posture. Switch. You want to add in a chest stretch, and your shoulder allows it. Hold the inside of the ankle instead of the outside. And you can just stand and stretch your quadriceps as well. All right, one knee bent, one leg straight, hinge from the hips, and stretch the hamstrings. Muscles in the back of the body. So tight muscles are very often weak muscles. Tightness and weakness go hand in hand. Let that foot fall. Step to a calf stretch. Put your weight forward, but press your heel back. The opposite arm comes up and back. Again, back strength. You really press that thumb back there. Few deep breaths. And switch. Bend your back knee, straighten your front leg, find your hamstring stretch. How you liking the 70s music? All right, here we go. Press back into the heel, and that opposite arm comes up, thumb reaches back. Let's bring in an affirmation. I have great posture, and I will keep it for the rest of my life. Go ahead and open your arms, feel that space in front of you, that strength behind you, and then give yourself a little hand. Have an awesome day. Move forward with great posture, and I will see you next time.